That's one of the movies forever.
Yeah.
And welcome back to Reactioncast. It's your host, Jesus, aka Tyrant Dominus. Here, today we're diving into what's supposed to be the final chapter in the Conjuring saga, The Conjuring: The Last Rites. The question is, did it go out with a bang or just quietly shuffle off like a ghost in the corner? Spoiler alert, the answer is complicated.
The devil has come to Pennsylvania.
Janet Smurl claimed that an evil presence has found its way into their home.
8 people live in this house. 8 people have experienced this. 8 people are not crazy.
So, when did this start?
Heather's confirmation.
7th of September.
There's something in the attic. Ed, there's an evil here. Something I've felt before.
This film tries to wrap up the legacy of Ed and Lorraine Warren, the demon-hunting duo that becomes horror's royalty over the past decade or so. And while there are some familiar charms and flicker of franchise old magic, this one's got some serious pacing problems and a split-focus narrative that makes you wonder who exactly is this movie for. So, The Last Rites kicks off with the haunted mirror given as a confirmation gift to one of the daughters. Totally normal. The mirror starts wreaking havoc on the crowded household and you think, alright, here we go. Classic Conjuring setup. But hold on. It's not just about the haunted family. We're also following the Warrens, who are dealing with their own daughter's engagement, Ed's weakening health, and Lorraine's growing doubts about their work. So what we end up with in these two parallel storylines is the haunting family escalating nightmare and the Warrens' emotional goodbye tour. It's a film trying to honor the past while introducing a potential next-gen paranormal squad. Problem is, it never really locks onto what it's supposed to be. So let's start with some of the performances. Patrick Wilson and oh my god, I'm gonna ruin their name, but I'm gonna try my best. Vera Farmiga, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll be bad. They're still doing great. They're great. They're great. If you can sense their wariness, their chemistry, and their convictions are what keep this franchise from falling apart. They've carried these films for years and still manage to give weight to even their clunkiness scenes. The rest of the cast is a mixed bag. The haunted family, especially the daughters, initially bring some genuine tension. They react like real people caught in terrifying circumstances. But just when you start investing in them, the movie pivots back to the Warrens and never really lets the family shine again. And there's also the fiancé character who tries to prove himself to Ed, your classic, prove yourself to the dad, while navigating the supernatural chaos. He has his moments, but the film leans too hard into the sitcom-style family drama for those seems to really hit for what this movie's trying to be. But let's get to the meat and potatoes. Structurally, Last Ride feels bloated. It's over 2 hours long, and for more than half its time, it feels like we're stuck watching a spiritual soap opera. But by the time the Warrens actually show up to the haunted house, it's already deep into Act 2, and that's a problem. This could have been a tight, atmospheric horror movie. Instead, it becomes this genre blend that is trying to say goodbye, pass the torch, and deliver a supernatural smackdown all at once. There's a lot of setup, but not much payoff. The haunted mirror, cool idea. Honestly, interesting for a callback for their first thing. But as your quote, final boss, it's kind of a letdown. Especially when the climax turns into how can I describe it? like to be goofy, kind of like Conjuring Infinity War, you know, like, and not even good. And there's also a strange tension between wanting to stay grounded and wanting to go full fantasy horror. The movie flirts with these ideas: possession, demonic illusion, generational psychic powers, but never fully commits. It just keeps pulling back when it should just let it. You should be going all in. You should be going all in. From a horror's perspective, it's jump scare central. Sometimes effective, but mostly predictable. The strongest moments are when the movie leans into these subtle dread, creepy reflections, eerie corners, unsettling silence. But those get drowned out by the loud CGI monsters and random set pieces that feel lifted from other franchises. And yes, you have to have it in the Conjuring movies. There is an Annabelle cameo, but why not? It adds nothing but, hey, brand synergy. There's one weird touch that I've noticed. There's a nursery rhyme that's in this film that's supposed to kind of ward off evil, right? It's repeated enough to become memorable, but not in a good way, and it ends up feeling like a parody of an exorcism chant. Also, the film seems how do I best put it? Seems unaware of how to unintentionally funny some of their scenes are. Car peels out, CPR without breath, a priest throwing holy water like confetti. It's all there, you know. It's a little comedic. So is The Conjuring worth a worthy finale? I'm disappointedly said not really. It doesn't crash and burn, but it doesn't soar either. It's a film full of half-baked ideas, in my opinion, padded runtime, missed opportunities, and the heart's there thanks to mostly of the leads, but the soul kind of lost in the mirror. But this could have been a chilling, intimate conclusion to the beloved horror saga. Instead, it feels like a studio obligation, a soft goodbye that plays it safe instead of going out in a true supernatural style. You'll remember the first two Conjuring films. This one, you'll forget by the time the credits roll, unless you're nitpicking it a little bit here and there. But yeah, that's it for this one, folks. You know, if you're, honestly, if you're a diehard fan, maybe check it out for the closure. But for everyone else, you can wait for it to hit streaming, or in my opinion, better yet, just watch the originals. The first two are good. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments or hit me up on socials. So thanks again for listening or watching. Until next time, see you.